There you go. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Prem de la Creme. We have a lot to unpack. Obviously, quarter finals, semi-finals, quarterfinals, semi-final bound England. We're going to be talking about them as well as Spain versus Belgium because that was a game that happened yesterday. We didn't cover that game, but we'll be covering it again. But the main talking point today will be England and their 2-1 win over the Norwegians. There obviously was a guy that stepped up, a guy that took all of the headlines. It's nothing new. He's now level on goals with Harry Kane with 6 with Bellingham. We'll be talking about him. We'll be talking about Norway. Good effort from the team, ranked 31st in the FIFA rankings. But obviously, some other controversial talking points. Obviously, the England fans might not talk about it, so that's why Mac and I will be here to talk on those touch points. But let me introduce the rest of the panel, right? Because Mac Saeed, how are we doing on this fine evening? Cool evening.
I'm good, bro. Was a good game coming out of. I can see Hamza is buzzing over here, but we'll get into it.
We definitely will get into that. Now, yeah, let me introduce the guy, the England-based TikToker, Hamza TFE, the football explainer. Explain to us, how are you feeling after a 2-1 win over Norway?
How am I feeling? Another step on a journey that started many moons ago and is going to end in New York with Harry Kane lifting the trophy with Wonderwall behind him. Today was just one more step. One more step, right? I'll be honest, England, man, you don't like to do it easy, but this boy, belly goal indeed, mate. That first goal, the run, the pass, the finish. The second goal, the run, the shot, the anticipation, the finish. Are we in 2023 watching Real Madrid, watching belly goal? Are we in a time that we've never seen before with Jed Spence running all over the place, winning penalties, nearly scoring goals, shooting worldies, getting robbed again by the referees? England, you rock my world. You rock my world, honestly. We'll get into it. I mean, I'll let the guys ask me questions so they can point me in the right direction. But I'm just like, as you can tell by my voice, I'm absolutely over the moon. Absolutely. And my throat is gone. But yeah, ChatGPT, Erling Haaland. See you in Manchester, mate. And the boys take one step closer to lifting the Jules Rimet trophy once again.
Yeah, I mean, football usually, traditionally is split in 2 halves, but this time, this World Cup is split into 4 quarters. The first quarter, it was obviously, it was like a chess match. Or that's the best way to put it. Like a chess match. No team really wanted to give too much. I think Norway actually allowed England to have a lot of the possession. Send them wide. They were dealing with all of the crosses quite well. Then obviously just after the first hydration break, that's when Norway ended up scoring because that's when they switched on. That's when they actually started playing football. But it was a lucky goal. But now here's the first talking point. Was that a foul on Harry Kane in the build-up?
No, it wasn't. And you know what I love, right? You know what I genuinely love? When you've won a game of football, just concede. All the things that went against your team, concede it. Yeah, it wasn't a foul. Oh, it probably wasn't a penalty. You know what? I think in the build-up, that Norway player was fouled. Concede everything. Because who gives a fuck what you say? You've won the game. You can say that Bellingham is the worst player in the world. I don't care. Oh, he's lucky. Say whatever you want, bro. We won. But all jokes aside, I mean, that's not really a joke, but all jokes aside, that was not a foul. It was a good tackle. Harry Kane went down too easily. And that goal was the most jammy goal I've ever seen in my life. Pickford then just had a mad game. But yeah, man, as Rebecca Bowley, BB proudly said, and plenty of people have said before, it's coming home. It's coming home. One step. And the fact that we get to beat those beep in the next round, yeah, Messi and co. that'll be the cherry on top of the icing, on top of the cake, of the cherry, of the cream cake. Yeah, we're gonna beat everything in front of us.
Glazed cherry.
No, Norway are just the appetizer of the starter of what's about to happen. So yeah, man, 2 games left for us to win it all. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'll be completely honest. My voice is absolutely khalas, bro. Absolutely khalas.
But Mac, I wanted to hear your opinion also. You agree that it was the right call? Jamie goal.
Yeah, it was the right. It was the right call on the day. It's those finer details. He just got the ball before anything happened. So there was no clip, no tackle, nothing. Proper fair goal to go on. But in terms of England, I think this game is another game that sums up England's World Cup in a nutshell. Like we've seen, they haven't been the best. They've been poor. But when they have to grind it out, when they have to show that grit, that determination, those big players step up on the biggest stages. And that's why they are in the semi-final. Like we saw the first half, the second half, it was the same stale football, very slow, lethargic, and just allowed Norway to get more attempts off targets. But like Hamza pointed out, that guy, that name he's wearing behind, Bellingham, steps up in both encounters in the first half and first half of extra time to win them the game and take them over the line. No one cares what Norway does at the end of the day. England scored 2 goals. England are through to the next round.
Yeah. So obviously, we spoke about this first goal that happened. I don't think there's anything else really to talk about there, but England do get the equalizer on the stroke of halftime. Now, I don't know if you boys saw it. I missed it completely. I only started seeing it now at the end of the game when everyone was giving their post-match reactions and stuff and on Twitter. So the Norwegian goalkeeper obviously clears the ball from his goal kick, Nyland. But then the ball hits the camera, the floating camera, right? And then it drops straight into the England player's path, and England go and just score from there. Now, I want to go to Mac first because I already know what Hamza's whole mindset is now. concede. But Mac, do you think FIFA should have, or the referee should have stepped in there? I have no idea what the rules are in that situation. Does that now mean a retake, drop ball? What happens there?
In that situation, normally you would be a drop ball because the ball hit the camera. It's not in play. So you'd play a drop ball and go on with the game. But I didn't see it. You didn't see it. I'm sure the VAR officials, it didn't even come to mind. So I don't know how. I want to give England the benefit of the doubt in this place because I don't know how could anyone see it in that place. Did they do it like replay after replay to actually go on and see? How did these guys actually go on and check? Because I haven't seen it at all. But I have heard of it.
Nyland in the moment, actually, as soon as he conceded, did point to the camera. It was talking to the ref. And the manager also spoke to the camera, spoke to the ref, and then also Haaland was pointing. There was pictures of him pointing to the camera. So it looks like the players noticed it, but yeah, it looks like the referee and they are completely missed that one. But Hamza,
if they've
let's go to the request.
It's right. If they've noticed it and pointed it out to the referee, it's very poor from the referee and the VAR officials. Because if it was picked up, surely they should have checked it. Because in that moment, that's a very crucial thing. But
no, you're right, Mike. Genuinely, you're right. You're right. No, you're right. You're right. What we should do is we should go back in the 44-degree heat. Let's actually, you know what? You're right. Let's go back and replay. Oh, we can't do that. Oh, because we're the best team in the world. We're moved on to the semi-finals at a canter. At a canter, bro. Haaland who, bruv? Mulder who, bruv? Odegaard who, bruv? Fucking bring any and bring any n and bring any yeah, bring any of them, bro. Get home, bro. Get on the plane, have a rest, chill with the family, yeah, because you're going home, mate. Nico O'Reilly, Reece James, Dan Burn, Jude Bellingham. My goats. My absolute goats. And Aberieze and Bukayo Saka stinking up the gaff once again. Oh, my God. We won. I had a Jude double and I had an Arsenal stinkers.
I'm not having that about Saka. He put chances in Harry Kane. He put chances there for Kane. But big man Harry Kane did shit all up front. He was a stinker from Harry Kane up front. I'm not having nothing about Saka hate to this game. Maybe Eze didn't do anything. But Saka, I think he did his job.
No, but I do want to have at least some Arsenal slander. Madueke, Zlatan went in.
Bro, there's no
Bro,
point. No, there's actually no point.
yeah.
He's so ass. Do you know ass is ass of ass, like cheeks of cheeks of cheeks of cheeks? Like, bro, you put all, like, he's ass, bro. Like, but then that one ball to Nico O'Reilly, Loki, Nico O'Reilly should have just like swung his foot a bit harder. I don't know why he tried to control it. That was a bit weird. But like, and I didn't see that many short pull downs, which is great from Madueke. He's moving, step in the right direction for him. Like when he just runs the ball out of play and pulls the short down, he didn't do that. But I don't know why people are saying it's robbed. I don't actually get the whole rigged thing. Can somebody explain this whole like this game was rigged?
I also don't have a clue. I think they're going basically on all these controversial decisions.
Yeah, it's probably
Like
just
what,
this.
bro?
So it's just this camera thing, probably. Then I think there was another thing that we could talk about. Then it was Norway's second goal did get disallowed. I think it's a foul still. Haaland, 2 hands on Elliot Anderson.
It is a foul.
Elliot Anderson obviously pushes the decision over the line by falling, but it is a foul, bro. Like
the moment you have 2 hands, bro, it's a foul. You can't argue.
Yeah.
And in that position, the guy was already unstable. So if you push him down, there's no way he's standing on his feet.
Yeah.
It's not like he deliberately went down to the ground. It's just part of the movement.
Yeah, so I think, I don't know, people have a lot to say when it comes to officials this World Cup. I think ultimately this one year, the officials didn't get anything wrong besides this camera.
No, they got it wrong.
It was tricky.
No, they got it wrong, man. They got it wrong. They should have given it that. Like, that's not fair. Like, it's actually not fair that they didn't give that. Like, it's honestly, like, it's rigged. This game is rigged. England are robbing again. Like, the officials are for England, bro. Like, it's disgusting when you think about it. This sort of big team bias that they're doing is just horrible. You know what I mean? Like Norway, like, bro, you have all these twats in the stadium dressed in Vikings. Bro, they're so hot right now and they have to go home dressed like a twat. Yeah? Honestly, respect to Norway. But like, how much, like, even though, do you know, like the England fans that wear all the armor? I'm thinking, bro, if England go out and you're wearing all the armor, how much of a prick do you feel like in the burning heat walking home with like a suit of armor? Like, how much of a arsehole do you feel like? And yeah, man. Oh my God. England. 2 more steps. Oh, I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. Like last time we went out to France in the semi-finals, if I'm being completely a buck with you, like if I'm being completely non-emotional, I'm enjoying this more because I know if we get to the final against France, 95% chance we're going to get absolutely smoked because set pieces today and defensively, oh my God. I know somebody said Stone had Haaland in the chokehold. Yeah, we did, but we didn't have anybody else in the chokehold. Like, we were shaky. Like, how many times could Dan Burn save everybody? You know, I know he's the best player in the team defensively. He's the best player like going forward and the best player in the air and best player on the ground, right? But like, how many times are we going to get saved by Big Dan Burn? You know what I mean? Like, he's already an England legend for that. But man, we will be there, guys.
But England, I mean, they'll not make it like an easy route to the final. 2-1 win over Congo, which was a rescue mission from Harry Kane. 3-2 against Mexico, which was touch and go. And then now a 2-1 win against Norway. Now you're probably going to be versus Argentina.
That's the drama of live TV, bro. That is the drama of live TV. Are you not entertained, Noaz, Mac, everybody in the chat? Are you not entertained? We are entertaining you. We're giving you excitement, enjoyment on your side.
I am loving how this is going. You know, this is answering every single question about Hamza's asking me during the Premier League season. He's enjoying it to his utmost, to the top. Now you understand how I was feeling. I don't give a shit what happens around. As long as my team is winning, that's the main thing.
Well, but don't forget that. Don't forget, I've had my whole childhood of winning absolutely everything. Like, I'm going to leave the sport next Sunday when England win the World Cup because I've seen everything won. You still need to wait for Arsenal to fucking do anything in Europe, yeah? You got your bullshit Fugazi title, yeah? Go win it properly, right?
Listen. The title is still the title. However we get it, it comes.
Nah.
If it comes. But that's what will be interesting will be, and you know what will actually add to the entertainment factor is if Argentina wins Switzerland, then I would say you'll come up against a team that are actually experiencing games similar to you. You know, 3-2 win against Cape Verde and 3-2 win against Egypt. It will be very telling now if they also get like a 2-1 win or like a 3-2 win again against Switzerland. Then it'll be like, oh, anyone's game then against Argentina.
The difficulty is, how do you beat the Illuminati? You know, like, how do you beat powers that are bigger than football? How do you beat more than
I'm
mentality,
not
more
having
than
any of
tactical
this.
positioning? How do you beat more than technicality? How do you beat quality? How do you beat transitional play? You can play all those games, but how do you beat the Illuminati? That is the question that been asked for years and years and years since the Rothschilds became who they are today. You know, these secret private banks you find in London, that you find in Madrid, that you find in New York. How do we defeat those? Son inglés, claro que sí. Argentina, get out, get out. Argentina, get out. England, Copa de Mundial, winner, Copa de Mundial. Argentina, get out. Yeah.
That's a good Alberto Moreno impression.
Claro que sí, inglesa.
What does that
But,
second one mean? The España versus? You're gonna have to translate that for me.
Spain versus England. Threesome with pasta. Interesting. That's an interesting threesome. But anyway, whatever you're into, mate.
But okay, I mean, let's talk about Jude Bellingham now, because that those 2 goals made him level on goals with he's a goal scorer. He's striker up top, Harry Kane. Him and Harry Kane both share 6 goals. That's crazy. 12 goals, 6 equally. Let's talk about it. Hamza, tell me, if someone had to tell you, if someone was watching football for the first time today and you're like, England versus Norway, interesting game. Oh, this Bellingham guy's good too. Oh, shit. Tell me more about him, though. Who is Jude Bellingham?
Jude Bellingham, he's not a football player. He's not a magician. He's not a leader amongst men. Jude Bellingham is a concept. Jude Bellingham is a construct of your imagination. When you think of balls on the line, when you think of if no one else can, I will. If you think of who else, if not me, this is the guy that you think of. When a nation needs to be put on somebody's back, Jude goes, is this it? Just 70 million people around the world. Is this it? He's a concept. He's what you imagine in a lab when you think of a top performer at the top of his game in front of the world. He says, job ain't finished. Job finished? Job ain't finished. I scored 1. Let me score another. Oh, my boy needs to score a goal. Let me just cross it in. Oh, we can't beat Panama. Let's just cross it in, right? Against Congo, my boys need to score a goal. Cool. I'll just run the length of the pitch after running all game, and I'll pass it to Kane, and Kane will score. When against Mexico, you need somebody to stand up and just hold the ball up and stop play from the edge of the box. When Declan Rice, who's apparently amazing, Elliot Anderson, who's apparently amazing, aren't doing anything, Jude Bellingham goes, this is a construct. This is all in your mind. You can't do it. That's in your mind. Jude Bellingham answers every single question. He's like in an exam, you know. Have you heard of a cheat sheet? That's what Jude Bellingham is. He's a cheat sheet. England are not that good. But Jude Bellingham, my word. People were trying to say he's not better than Gerrard. Fuck off. Fuck right off. Jude Bellingham is absolutely the boy. He had such an unbelievably poor season for Real Madrid, right? To his standards. And people questioning him. Rodgers. Let's play Rodgers, guys. Let's play him in the 10. Rodgers. When Jude Bellingham did it in 2022, 2024, and he did even more in 2026, people said Rodgers. This guy is, I can't put it into words. He's a leader amongst men. He's a mere top player amongst mortals. He's just unbelievable. When he talks about ball carrying, protecting the ball, scoring the goals, sniffing a finish. I mean, man, he's a cheat. He's actually a cheat. And this guy's going to go down as one of the greatest midfielders of all time, if not the greatest, because what he's already done at 23, I mean, I don't think any midfielder has got close to him. But yeah, man, what a player. Without him, bro, England will be nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. And obviously Harry Kane. And Harry Kane had a game off. You know, that's my boy. He had a game off. Everybody wanted to relax sometimes. You can't always be the best. But yeah, Jude Bellingham's going to give Harry Kane that Ballon d'Or, and it's just going to be so beautiful to see.
I think one word Hamza didn't mention about him is his mental resilience. Like, this boy just pushes on and on and on. we saw it when he came off. Man went flat on the ground, like literally flat as a pancake. So for this guy to push and push, he's doing it for his nation. He's doing it for every England fan, especially like for guys like this on top. Bro, to have a smile on their face, it will mean everything for him and as a country. So, bro, he's doing it for them, and he knows what he's doing. So that makes it even better for him. So yeah, it's good on him.
Bro, and somebody in the chat said they love Jude as much as they love LeBron, and people love LeBron, like anything, man. Jude, bro, I'm watching the screen. I'm out watching the game. I look at him and I just think, this is not fair. When I was going through turmoil as a kid, when England would do nothing, I look at him and I just think, why weren't you there? It's like, do you know when people don't have dads, yeah? And then they like see a dad in a movie and they're like, you know what, I wish my dad was like this. Bro, I look at Jude and I'm just like, bro, where were you in 2010, 2012, 2014, 2016, 2018, bro? Like, oh, what a player, man. What a player. And he gives me hope. He gives me real hope the next Sunday I can leave this sport and England can win the World Cup. But one game at a time, lads. One game at a time.
Noah, what have I done to this guy?
I have no clue, bro. Somebody Arsenal.
Well, I gave this guy no key hope. The ego went there with the win, and man, he's going one game at a time now. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, no, but I mean, England are England fans are allowed to dream because these last 3 games, especially, it was a somewhat like boring group stage for England, but round of 32, amazing, right? Heart is pumping. Round of 16, also game of the tournament. Still, it's a contender. Then now also to, everyone was really thinking Norway, could cause an upset because of Haaland, but Haaland, that guy, we all give him his flowers, right? When the flowers are meant to be given, but let's not pretend as if 80% of his game isn't what he just did today. Where if he doesn't get fed, he is invisible. Absolutely invisible.
Well, he should have been fed.
Opportunity.
Yeah, I was going to say that's an opportunity. Bro, they're 2-0 up. That game is different, mate. Absolutely different. But Saul, I was really good defense from John Sons, but yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I know you're going to go on about it, but I mean, like, talk about it. But I mean, when people talk about Haaland and like his 80% of his gameplay isn't that great, I'm like, bro, who gives a shit? You're going to get games like this, right? But like when he's on it, bro, like he took them past Brazil in like 5 minutes just because he just decided to throw his leg at a ball. Like, who does that? Who does that? Who does that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
mate. Fucking hell, guys. I mean,
are there any other talking points for England, Norway? Because we can't talk with Spain, Belgium next. But Hamza, tonight is your night. So if there's anything else still on your mind, on your chest, take it out.
All I want to say, just a quick message to England fans. 6 years of hurt, whether you're a young buck like me, 26, if you're a younger buck than me, below 26, whether you're older than me, middle age, old age, whatever, right? We've been hurt and hurt and hurt and hurt again. Every time we go to the well, it's dry. Every time, right? And sometimes we're even worse than the last. Last tournament was terrible. We got to the final, but we played turgid, terrible football that even the new manager said was bad. What I want to say now, we're in the semi-final. Begin to dream. We have a hard task against France or Spain, or even Argentina, right? But begin to dream, because our whole world, our whole country could be totally different in 8 days' time. I think it's going to be a beautiful place. So begin to dream, because when we win it all, not if, when we win it all, that feeling, you're going to want to bottle that up and feel it for the rest of your life. So enjoy it. Enjoy the next couple of days, and we'll see you on Wednesday when we beat Argentina and send those boys packing and walk into a World Cup final. Up the England.
Up the England.
One more thing, Noah, before you move on. I want to give a big up to FIFA for doing the moment of silence for Jaden Adams. We know what happened. So big ups to them. Yeah, it's very sad for all South Africans because we know he was a bright prospect coming into his own, and all of a sudden he's gone. So I don't normally talk about these things, but sad moment for all South Africans.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right.
But to bring up the the mood again because I think this might spark something in Hamza. Um, so when England, if let me rather say, let's keep the faith. Yeah, when England win the World Cup, right? You're not retired from football yet. You do know that because you can fact check this for me, but I don't think England won the Euros. Did they?
Bro, I'll give you an analogy here, right here now, right? Imagine you're in a desert, right? You were a city boy, but you get trapped in the desert, right? For years and years, you've survived just about. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has kept you alive. At the first drop of water, yeah, you find a well about 5 miles away. You drink from that well. You don't think, oh, okay, cool, let's find the next well. You're thinking, oh my God, my life has changed forever. Bro, if we win the World Cup, I don't give a fuck about the Euros. I can't give a fuck about the Euros, bro. We're world champions. My team is world champions, my club team, and my country's world champions. Bro, I don't care. I do not care. I don't care about the Euros, bro. If we become world champions, Euros who, bro? I don't care. I literally couldn't give a crap, bro. If we become world champions, that's it. That's everything ticked off. Euros are just like a minor trophy, bro. The World Cup's the one that I want. Because, bro, I've told you, there's part of me that's always thought we'll never win a World Cup. When I watched us go out to Iceland, I just thought, yeah, we're never going to win. My granddad was right. You're never going to win again. Bro, if once in my lifetime to win the World Cup, that's it. I just need one. And in 8 days' time, that could be that one time that we need. So, yeah, man, I don't care about Euros. I really don't. World Cup's where it's at. If we win the World Cup, I'm done. I'm signing my P45, and then I'm putting my Xavi Alonso boots on, and I'm cutting, bro. That's it.
Okay. I just wanted to hear your thoughts on that. Yeah. Okay. Good to know, man. Good to know. All right, let's talk about Mr. Mikel Merino FC, because Spain make it into the semifinals. They're going to be taking on France, but it was another late show hosted by Mikel Merino. Number 6 turned that shit upside down. Number 9. Spain have been dominating games in terms of possession, so nothing new there. But it looked to be a bit of a tough game against the Belgium side. And then with a 68% possession with 1.9 expected goals, 17 shots in total, 8 on target to Belgium's 5-2. Spain does end up on top. Mac, tell me. Spain, have they been riding their luck here? Because now they're going to be taking on France. We'll talk about this game, but also the fact that they will be taking on France. What do we make of Spain?
I think it was a very disappointing game from Spain. It was another slow game, like how we saw against the Portuguese. They got the goal, and after that, it was even slower and slower. I don't know, is it the heat that's actually affecting them, or not? These teams, because some of them, bro, the type of football they're playing. They're supposed to be big countries implementing their standard of football, but we haven't been seeing it. Only with Spain, I must say, Rodri has been a revelation for them this World Cup. He has been at the heart of everything. And then you get Mikel Merino, absolute clutch player. And bro, man only came on for 2 minutes and scored a goal. Imagine that life. Stay on the bench, score goals, collect your money. Only for 2 minutes he came on to score a winner. I think there's a style, something he has. He has more World Cup goals than, I can't remember which Spanish legend they had, bro. But he has more World Cup goals than him. But it was crazy. Spain, I think if they have to beat France, they have to be much, much better, especially without, that attack, that absolute beast, that monster of attack going against them. Oh, we could see some fireworks. But hopefully, Spain could get something over France.
Hopefully. Hamza, what do we make of Spain versus Belgium, though?
Yeah, I mean, alhamdulillah, Pedri didn't start. So that's a positive for Spain. Fabio Ruiz started. I thought it was a lot better. Rodri, it's funny because you're saying he's a revolution, like he's come on leaps and bounds as if he's not like a Ballon d'Or winner, but it makes sense because for the last little bit he's not really done much, right? But man, this World Cup, man, he's just been unbelievable, bro. Just mopping up everything. It's so hard, man. That's why I'm so excited for the France-Spain game, because I just think that game's going to be so interesting to watch. Not just for the result. It's just going to be so interesting to watch. But yeah, I mean, so I wish Ozzy was here because what the fuck is Sana Lemons doing, man? Like, what are you doing? You can't give it away like that.
Yeah,
You actually
celebrated that,
can't, bro. Sana Lemons. I think he's actually a really good keeper, but mate,
That was poor.
what are you doing, man? But Marino, bro, this guy's super sub like anything. I need him to potentially get injured before the final because I can't have that. I can't have an Arsenal player who used to play for Newcastle, refuse to sign for Newcastle, score against England in the last minute to stop me from winning the World Cup. If that happens, bro, I think if we get to the final, I'm not going to come on the podcast ever again. Football's done because I'll either do some crazy stuff to myself and get rid of my voice box because I don't want to talk so much hate on Arsenal because I want to make it to John now, right? Or England will win the World Cup, and I'm just like done with football, bro. So yeah, genuinely.
This guy, man. This guy. We'll make the offer, bro. We'll make the offer.
We'll make the offer,
I mean, brother.
But yeah, no, it was a good game from Belgium tactically also because they did once again like Portugal, I guess, nullify the wings a bit. Kukurea, I guess they used that weapon to the most in the group stages because now the past two games they hasn't really been used unless they're trying to now play the long game or maybe they've been forced to play the long game and now say we'll use that tactic again when needed only in the later parts of the competition now in the semi-finals. But Pedro Porro also had a decent game in my opinion. I think Lamine Yamal picked up the man of the match award.
Yeah, he did.
I thought he had a okay game. I thought he had a okay game, but I don't know if he deserved man of the match. I thought Rodri maxed it.
I don't know if you watched Pav's video where he was talking about it. I think Spain are not utilizing him in the most effective way, where they just keep him by the line, and basically he's not effective. You need him closer to his teammates, playing those 1-2s, getting a dribble off, and causing problems. But we're seeing a different side, a different style of play from Spain with Lamine Yamal.
Does it make sense if I say that they're using him almost like how England are using Saka and Madueke?
Yeah, it is very similar. I think it's a trend at the moment with all managers. You keep them wide, invite the press, and try to get through them. But this World Cup, it's been nullified a lot, and a lot of teams have caught up with it. So I think for Premier League reasons, teams and managers are going to have to try a new thing going forward.
Yeah. All right. Now, with all that being said, Argentina versus Switzerland has officially kicked off. Score predictions from you two before we end the show.
I hope Argentina win. I'm going to go for 2-0 Argentina win because I want Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane to beat the hands of Messi and the boys. Well, actually, I don't mind Messi, but the rest of those schmucks and Enzo. I don't mind Enzo either. Enzo and Messi, like, I want you to go home like with something, right? But those stupid fans, that stupid country, yeah, and those stupid players, right, and all the FIFA robbery, I need Harry Kane and Bellingham to just rip the hearts out, bro. That's what I need. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 Argentina win, clean and simple, early night, and then we go again on Wednesday.
Mr. Mac.
I'm also going to go with the Argentina win, but I'm going to stick to a 1-0 win. I think the Swiss are going to frustrate the Argentinians, but ultimately Messi will get a goal and wrap it up for them.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go for 2-1. I think it will be a tight game, like all the other games have been also going to just follow the same theme here. So 2-1 to Argentina. But I would love to see Argentina-England more than I would love England-Switzerland. So please, footballing gods, bless us with the Argentina-England.
And if, according to the comments, they're saying it was rigged, we're going to have the battle of the referees then.
Yeah. Argentina versus England. Will be
flirting versus harassment, bro. Flirting versus harassment, bro. Because Argentina, mate, oh my God, that Egypt game will go down in history, bro. That's like Chelsea Barca levels, honestly. It was so bad. So bad. But
obviously, I like to talk about
by the way, who was playing in both those games?
Messi. FIFA boy. All right, boys and girls, whoever's watching, we will be having our next show probably in the build up towards the semi-finals. But tomorrow there will be no show because I think tomorrow is a recording session. But yeah,
Tuesday.
to be on Tuesday. So yeah, thanks so much for joining us. England, is it coming home? Is it coming home? That's the question everybody's asking. Jude Bellingham has a lot to say about that. He might be the one actually to deliver the baby of the World Cup. So let's wait and see what happens. Thanks so much, everybody. Enjoy your evening. Catch you all next time.